Buddy, can you play the Nintendo Switch for me? Buddy? Just give it a shot, buddy. Come on. Don't be scared of it. Come on, dude. Do you like it? Hey, Luna. You want to play the Nintendo Switch for me? Oh god, she's stolen my Nintendo Switch. How am I gonna make a video now that she's stolen my Nintendo? Luna, can I have it back? Oh, okay then. Come on, I gotta make a video. Can you let me? Alright, thank you. This is Nintendo's Switch. This thing's been out for a while now, over a year. And I'm sure there's many videos already on this topic, but I want to discuss whether or not the controls are annoying on this thing. Alright, now you understand the whole design of the Switch, right? You gotta, take the controllers off like this. And you can use them in all sorts of different configurations like this if you wanted to. You could play them like this, or attached to the device itself, or you could put them in a little controller slot. And I have lost that controller slot thing. But it looks like this. This is what it looks like. It's on the screen right now. Anyways, with little controllers like this that are meant to be used in many different configurations, there has to be some letdowns with them. So first of all, as you guys can see, the controllers are quite small. Like, I have really small hands myself, so this really isn't an issue for me personally, but I know a lot of people have been talking about how they're way too small for their hands. And that's just people using them like this. We'll get into the other configuration later that I think has bothered a lot of people. Other than that, people were kind of used to, I guess, the Wiimote. I mean, the Wii U used the Wiimote, and this is like a very small Wiimote. So, I mean, gripping these things, it's a little different. There's no weight behind it, which I feel like people are going to find pretty annoying. But the whole weight issue really is not a problem when they're on the actual Switch device itself. Well, let's play some games and discuss a little bit more while they're on the Switch. Now, obviously, selection screens, really not any issues here. But here in the actual game itself, I mean, people that are going to be used to things like Xbox controllers, where they have a lot of room to move the sticks around, or people that are used to, like, PlayStation controllers, where both the sticks are at the bottom and they're on opposite ends, might find this kind of annoying. But I mean, it just takes a little bit of getting used to, and you can get used to these controls, I think, pretty easily. But again, they're not that big, really, so people with big hands are going to find this really annoying. Like I said before, Nintendo sells another controller, so I guess if you're annoyed by this, you have to buy like an $80 controller or something like that. I don't know if Nintendo could have done a better job designing these controllers or not. I mean, in intense action and stuff, I could see people screwing up with these controllers a little bit, which might be a little annoying. Like, it's not that bad for stuff like Mario Kart. It's pretty easy to use. But I tried to play Mario Odyssey, and I found it a lot more difficult. Well, I did come in first, though, so they're not that bad, clearly. Let's get into what I think is the worst part about these controllers, or the worst configuration for them. If you go to a multiplayer on a game like this, so let's just get into a multiplayer game. See this? We have to take the controllers off, because we're doing multiplayer. We want 2 controllers for that. We then have to hold them like this. So someone's got to hold one like this, and I think you can see how this can get pretty annoying quickly. Anyways, there's that one, and then the other has to be held like this. So yeah, you can see how these are annoying. So I mean, if you got some little hands, that's not that bad. Like, they're not so bad for me, like I can use it, it's a little annoying. But I mean, if you got some big hands, this is just doesn't make any sense. So I think people with big hands have to kind of buy that extra controller configuration thing, that extra Pro Controller. So I mean, I think Nintendo could have done a better job with this, maybe included the Pro Controller, I mean, but they wouldn't do that, let's be honest, they're a company. I mean, the controllers are innovative in their own ways and stuff. I mean, this thing came out like a little bit over a year ago, I think. It's not like this hasn't been discussed before. I've just been playing a little bit of Mario Kart recently and have been noticing some annoying things about the controllers. Again, there's that weight problem where these things just don't feel weighty like the original Wiimote controllers did. And even the Nintendo Pro Controller, which I have held before, Feels nothing like the incredible Xbox controller, the Xbox One controller, which I think is the best controller in the world. But I mean, that is just my opinion. So tell me what you guys think about the Nintendo Switch controllers in the comments. Would you ever buy a Nintendo Switch for that matter? Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time, and goodbye. Alright buddies, so tell me, would you ever buy a Nintendo Switch? Well, would you? He's thinking about the answer right now, I think. Alright, thanks for your time.